showtime!
Hello YouTube, Andy back again. It's been a long time again. I know I just checked my YouTube account, had a quick look, and I haven't made a video for 2 months I think, and that was when I'd gone and picked up the Ghostbusters up from up north, and then I did like a tour of the cabinet and that kind of thing. So what I've been up to in the interim, not a lot really games wise, certainly not video games wise. I did pick up the SNES Mini the other day, which has come and gone already. I eBayed it almost straight away. I think I had it for like 3 days. It's alright, it's fine, but it's just not worth it for me. I've got a real thing about input lag, and like I'm super perceptible to it. I'm so used to playing on CRTs, and if there's any degree of it, it really annoys me. So yeah, anyway, move that on. SNES Minis are goner, but I'm here today because Holy Grail pinball pickup. You'll know what it is from the title. So yeah, I picked up an Addams family. Now this came about because somebody got in touch with me who was quite local. That's a big thing to me as well, the fact that it was local. You know, I've travelled a long way to get pinballs in the past, or had to wait a long time for them to be delivered or whatever. Yeah, this one was really close by. It was on the money, and as I say, to me, it's the Grail pin, you know. So the deal went through. I didn't have to do anything. It got delivered to me, brought down from like an hour away up towards Exeter. So awesome, really pleased. And what we're going to do today is we're going to look at it. I'll give you a quick tour, I'll tell you a bit about what I've done with it so far, and maybe a little gameplay as well. But I should first tell you a bit about why Addams Family is so important to me. I mean, the first thing to say is that when I was a kid, I did play pinball. I wasn't huge, you know, I enjoyed pinball, but I was more into my videos, fighting games mainly, but I did enjoy the pinball. And I remember Addams Family. Now, I don't know what it was, but it was a year or two ago. I went into my local pub. I used to live in a place called West Bay. It's right by the sea. And there's a pub there called the George. And I went in there and they had an Addams Family, and my face lit up straight away. I never drank in that pub. It's kind of soulless and a bit expensive. But I went in there and they've got an Addams Family. I'm like, fuck, I've got to go on that. So sort of 10 or 15 quid later, playing this Addams Family that was battered. It had not been serviced, but I'd had such a good time. Basically what happened was I got the pinball bug from it, and I mean, since then I've gone through a few machines, as some of you guys will know, certainly viewers of the channel will know, but it was always Addams that I wanted really. And so yeah, when this one came up, couldn't turn it down. It's the Pat Lawler Classic. So Pat Lawler, the designer, you guys that are into your pins will know, obviously, he did games, he's done loads of games, but really famous games like Earthshaker, Whirlwind, Twilight Zone, obviously Addams Family, Funhouse, and of course he's just released a new game. I just had his new game released by Jersey Jack, Dialed In, which looks, I mean the theme doesn't look for me, like I've watched lots of videos of it, but from what I'm told it plays amazingly well, so I believe that's just being shipped to the UK like now, so they'll be popping up around and about. I know the launch party for it was at Tilt in Birmingham, but I couldn't get to that. Talking of which, NLP and Play Manchester is next weekend, and sadly I've got absolutely no chance of making it because my very closest buddy from school is getting married on the Saturday the 14th, so I can't go. So it's another year where I'm going to miss a big gaming event, but you know, what can you do? Sometimes life is more important, sadly. Right, without further ado, what we're going to do, I'm actually recording this on my, I've got a new mobile phone, which I've wanted for a good while. I've got a Samsung 8, S8, something like that. And I don't have any idea what the picture's going to be like. And I can't actually see like myself in a viewfinder because I've got it kind of, I've like bodged the tripod together on top of my CRT, but we shall see. But hopefully the video quality is good anyway. I put it on 60 frames per second, so hopefully that'll look alright. Anyway, excuse me, just finishing my tea. Okay, so what we'll do, I'll give you a tour of the cabinet, and yeah, I'll talk a little bit about what I've done, because I have tinkered with it a little bit already. Yeah, alright, let's go for it. Right, okay guys, so here is the pinball. It's in the corner of my games room. Now talking of the games room, I know it's been a while, but I've been meaning to do a tour of it, and that will be coming up, probably not for a month or two, but I'm quite excited to do it because I would say like it's quite slim on the ground in here, but what's in it is really good. I've not got a massive collection of games anymore, but anyway, all will be revealed when I do finally do the games room tour. I don't know, sometime before Christmas, I would imagine. Anyway, back to Addams. So, well, where to start really? So the cabinet itself, let's go there first. It's been redecaled. This isn't original, so it's been vinyled or whatever. But it looks. I mean, the nice thing about that is it looks beautiful. You know, no fade, really, really crisp. And I absolutely love the back box artwork. It's so cool. Hopefully this is nice and steady. I know that this phone has got like optimal image stabilization, and I got some stick for my last video on the Ghostbusters pinball because of the old shaky hand cam, so apologies for that. But you know, the internet's a tough crowd sometimes. Anyway, yeah, so that's the sort of look around the cabinet, and the topper, obviously. The Addams family that I played in that pub that I was talking about earlier didn't actually have its topper on it, and I couldn't put my finger on what was wrong with it because I hadn't seen it in so long. But that all lights up and things when you start the multi-ball. It's super cool. Right, so let's have a scan of the playfield. Now, what I've done so far, other than haul it up my staircase and had to take the back box off to do that, which is a fucking nightmare with these old Williams games. There's literally 55 plugs, and you've got to remember where they all go, and they've all got to be wired. You know, the looms all got to be right. Yeah, it was an absolute nightmare. So what I've done anyway is I've LED'd it, and I've colour matched. I should say actually the GI, the general illumination. So that's the stuff like under the pop bumpers there, and just down there by the outlanes. That's the general illumination. That is still incandescent bulbs. I've ordered the LEDs that I want, but they've had to come from America. Shout out to Comet Pinball for those. It's a really, really good site. The rest of the LEDs I got from pinballLED.co.uk, and they're all colour matched. So you know that's a orange insert there with an orange bulb behind it. The only ones that I didn't bother colour matching were the yellow. I was told that yellow LEDs look like shit by a friend of mine, so they've just got white super brights. But I'll see if I can put a little video of what it looked like originally with the incandescents. I did take one for my Instagram, and I'll put it alongside this. I don't know. I'll see if I can do it when I edit it. If it's not there, it's because I was too lazy or it didn't look. It didn't work. But anyway, let's have a look over the playfield. So yeah, all LED. Now, it's in pretty good condition. This machine. It's not perfect by any means. Now, on Addams Family, as a lot of you guys will know, you get a lot of wear around the mansion, and this one's not too bad. I'm just trying to hold the camera as steady as possible. It's probably quite hard to see on the camera actually, but just above like the 3 million, you can see a little bit, and the graveyard at max. There's a little bit of wear, and on this outlane here, there's some as well. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. You can see a little corner of mylar there that's covering it. Let me see if I can sort of do this with my hand. No, that's not going to work. It's kind of there. Okay, it doesn't matter anyway. So yeah, there's a little bit of wear there. And there is a piece of mylar protecting the swamp just there. It's, you know, it's not the end of the world. The playfield isn't bad at all. That's right, just get focus. I mean, some of these Addams families, certainly the ones I've played locally, this whole area is really fucked. And you get like, a lot of the time you get planking, which is really, it's basically when the machine's got like damp or something, the wood's expanded, whatever, and you get like these white lines through it. This has got none of that, nothing like that. Over into the sort of pop bumper area. There's mylar around here as well, but do you know what? To me, if it's protecting it, all the better. Like, you can't really see it. If it was everywhere, you can get a huge mylar to cover the whole thing. It can slow the ball down a little bit, but you know, I don't think it's the end of the world. I've waxed the playfield as well. So anyway, the electric chair's got a nice cliffy protector on it because you get a lot of wooden wear around here. The swamp hasn't. I've got to replace these targets as well because they're a bit battered, but they're not expensive or anything. The swamp hasn't got one, but it's not really worn particularly. Right, sorry, my phone just died on me. But I can't think where I was. Anyway, yeah, there's a cliffy protector down this side because there is some wear there, but it's just covering it up and protecting it from getting any worse. I quite like the look of the cliffy protectors. They look kind of cool to me. Yeah, towards the back of the playfield, obviously thing up here. You guys that have played this, focus you fucker. You guys that have played this will know Thing's hand can come out and grab the ball at various times, locking it for multi-ball and all that kind of thing. Yeah, that's really, I mean, I'm not going to go into great detail over the gameplay. It's a great game with some really, really great shots. It's classic Pat Lawler. And it's just such a beautiful game. Like, the call-outs and everything about it is just so fun. Raul Julia, the guy that played Gomez, who obviously passed away, he's just so good in this game, like the stuff he comes out with, and obviously Angelica Houston as well. Yeah, so anyway, there's the Translight. So I've got a few different colour LEDs in there. It's coming across a little bit sort of over-contrasted on the camera, like looking through the viewfinder. But yeah, as you can see, I've got some sort of greens in here and some reds and some bright whites through the middle, a bit of orange at the top. I just thought it kind of made it pop that little bit more. I did have all whites in it. It looked really good all white. I don't know. I think that looks a little bit better like that. Really easy to change either way. Now, we'll have a quick look in the back box. The only reason I'm doing this is because the last game I had was obviously a Ghostbusters, and for you guys that are not into pinball, I showed like the circuitry in the back. Sorry, bear with me. I don't want to drop the Translight if I can avoid it. Yeah, I showed the sort of the workings in the back, and this one is obviously a classic Williams game. So yeah, that much busier. Get a bit of focus there. Yeah, again, sorry if the video quality is not all that, and it's the old shaky Stevens hands. Yeah, so this is what I had to unwire the other day. All of this had to go. My brother helped me to start, but there's literally 50 connectors and all loomed around here and around either side. And it's the only way I can get pinballs into my games room because they're just too wide. This house is kind of old and the doors are narrow. So yeah, that all had to come off. That was a bit of a pain in the arse. But I just think it's funny, like, how far technology's come when you look at the spike system in the Ghostbusters and you look at that, like, it's crazy. But, you know, it still works. It's what, 26 years old, something like that. So that's cool. See if I can put this Translight back in whilst holding the phone. Oh shit. Get in there, you fucker. There we go. Okay, so anyway, that's a quick tour of my Addams family. As I say, I'm just made up to own one. Absolute Grail pinball. Okay guys, that wraps it up. I was going to do the gameplay in this video, but I think what I'm going to do is the same as I did with Ghostbusters. I'll split it up into part 1 and part 2, so we can have a proper game on it. I don't want this video to be too long. But yeah, we're trying to have, I don't know, that video will be up in a week or two. We're trying to have a good few games on it. I'm not the best pinball player in the world. I'm not bad on Addams though. I have played it probably more than any other game. So let's see if we can have a good blast in it next week sometime. Alright guys, thanks very much for watching. Like I said, there'll be a games room tour coming up real soon, and yeah, I've got other plans for the channel. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Cheers, guys. Bye bye.